Welcome to CDA Interiors, where we love creating beautiful and livable spaces. My name is Christina Flynn, accredited designer and owner of CDA Interiors. So today we're discussing why people call interior designers. This is actually the third segment where we're discussing different problems that actually move people to seek our help. And these are problems that are found in the interior spaces themselves. And today we're discussing 4 to 7 out of a total 7 items. So today we're going to discuss the lack of space and storage and organization within the space, and inadequate electricity and electrical conveniences, such as in older homes, which we have quite a number of these homes throughout the Montreal region and in the outer lying regions as well in some of the earlier communities. As well, we have low light and/or poor views and lack of poor architectural details. So bear with me as we move through them, and hopefully this might determine whether or not these are some of the difficulties you have with your space. So when we start to think about the lack of space and storage, we do think about clutter and organization or lack thereof, and a frustration, like a visual clutter. Every day you're walking in your home and you're seeing it, you don't know what to do with it, you don't know where to put it, and there is never any space provided so that you can just be in your space and enjoy your space without having all of this physical or visual clutter. A designer can create and design and expand or produce a better storage space than you ever possibly imagined. With information about what you have and what you want or need, a designer can then orchestrate that into a planned design. That's what we do. From rearranging an existing closet to building a walk-in closet complex, from designing shelf units to creating a home office or developing entire offices, an interior designer sees space, how to organize it, and ways to create even more space. A designer works with you to design solutions for your specific needs. Write down your list of storage problems that you most want to improve, and then step back and let a designer work magic. Here are some examples to start your wish list. Custom fit drawers for your silver, a television hidden away yet accessible, a display area for your favorite collection, shelf space for all your books or shoes, a place for your dogs to nap, a place for your pets to eat that can also disappear, filling space for everyone on your staff, easy access storage for unsightly stuff that you want to cover up, separate dressing areas for each person in your home, a place for smelly workout clothes and shoes, the entranceway, shelving, proper closet systems. All of this goes a long way into helping remove the clutter. Additional storage within your kitchen, a way to organize the existing space. Basement. Sometimes there is ways in a basement that we can provide additional storage without just having rows of random bookshelves. So these are ways and we can envision the space to help you identify what you need and how you want to live so that we can make that a reality. The second item we're dealing with today is inadequate electricity and electrical conveniences. For the most of us, electricity and related electrical issues are essentially money issues. The days when you can run extension cords around the room and tape a cord across the ceiling to a hanging light fixtures are gone. When you need additional outlets in a wall, ceiling, or floor, increased amperage to run all of your electrical equipment, or additional switches, you need someone to design an electrical layout. This helps an electrician do his work. So he comes on site, he has the electrical layout, The planning has already been done. You're not there making decisions while the electrician's on site, charging you God knows how much per hour. Is this where you want the lights fixture? Is this what you were thinking? What do you think here? All of that can happen before we have the electrician on site with a proper electrical layout. That person may be an interior designer or a lighting designer, depending on the complexity of your project. An electrical layout is a plan on which each electrical device is located so that everything matches up with your furniture floor plan and facilitates the traffic flow. And don't forget a dimming system, or at the very least, dimmer switches. An electrical upgrade costs money. Light fixtures and devices, switches, outlets, etc. cost money. The installation costs money, but this is money so well spent that you will never regret it. When I was living in Vancouver, we did buy a townhome when we lived there for a few years. And when we walked in, we had one lighting in the kitchen and in the living room. It was really basic. And we spent a few dollars. We did an electrical plan and we had the electricians come in. It was the difference literally from night and day. The kitchen was bright. It made it easy to work there. When we had the few months of overcast rain, which happens in Vancouver, sunny days are rare from November to March. Our kitchen was light and bright. Our living room had all the layers of light that it needed to, one, be there in the daytime, be used for reading, to have a romantic dinner. All of this was covered with the proper electrical plan. The electricians came in and they were out within a day. Everything was done to code, to spec, and we enjoyed that for a few years to come. You will never regret it. You will utterly love the convenience of having a quiet, attractive light switches located at doorways or next to the bed, with enough outlets for your kitchen appliances, an easy to reach spot to recharge cell phone batteries, and light levels that can be lowered or raised. You will only wish you had done it sooner. So when we're talking a little bit of low light and or poor view, which is another concern of people when they're calling an interior designer, light and view conditions and the direction of a window faces are locked into the architecture of the building, and there isn't a lot that can be done to change either. But the conditions, no matter what they are, can be improved with a professional evaluation. As a designer, I can come in as I'm trained to look beyond what you are confronted with and to search for solutions. We're problem solvers. That's what we do. Every day we're looking to find solutions to problems that frustrate you daily. And the ideas that will make a poor view less noticeable or even disappear. Certainly a professional can help you with adding lighting to counteract a dim environment. There have been times when the best solution has been to completely cover a window to gain an uninterrupted wall or block of view. Often a designer will suggest something so innovative and radical it probably wouldn't have occurred to you. And this has happened to me when I've been working with clients. Often they'll say to me, wow, I never considered that. And it's true. And it's not to say that you haven't thought about the problem, but because we are faced with these problems in an ongoing fashion, as well as our many years of training, and we do work with interior design specifications. So we are trained to look at a space differently, and we're unemotional. So we see all the space and we take ample pictures when we're on site, and it allows us to do a full and complete analysis. So sometimes we can find a really good solution to that problem, and sometimes it doesn't even need to be an expensive solution. In regards to a lack of architectural detail, if you have a residence where the architectural detail is missing, maybe there was never any and maybe it was all removed in a previous renovation, you can actually replace it quite easily. This is an area where a designer is critical. Your designer will give you the right components in the right style, and more importantly, in the right dimensions, so that when everything is installed, it is in the right proportion for the room. So I hope you enjoyed this segment about why people may hire and call interior designers. And I look forward to speaking with you again.